very much for having me here. I really appreciate all your help in supporting Beto and the Let's Go Home Foundation. I think what we're doing here is a very important step. We're all facing very similar problem in our society. It's not just in Canada that we're having a problem. This is a worldwide issue. And the only people here that don't have a say is our little children. And this is what it's about. It's about the kids. It's not about countries. It's not about nations. It's about the children. Children are being abducted. Sometimes they're abducted by strangers. Sometimes they're abducted by families. Doesn't mean it's right. And if you asked me 4 years ago if I would be in front of audiences, I would be working. I'm a regular person. I'm like you. And I'm working hard in Canada to bring an issue that children are being abducted. My sons were abducted at their school. I dropped them off at school Friday morning, and that was the last time I saw them. Because someone who was selfish, for whatever reasons, decided to abduct them during a weekend and bring them to another country. I have a very different type of case than a lot of cases that you'll hear from here. Most of the times, parental child abductions come in the form of, I'm going on vacation, but they never come back. Or I'm going to go visit my parents in another country, that's fine, that's good. But the children live in a certain country. You can't just pick them up and drop them. In this situation, it takes regular parents, just like myself, Beto, Cesar, you have Gregory here. There are other people here. There are people in this room that you don't even know that their children are abducted, because we are the only ones that are public. There are many, many children that are abducted, and many parents going through the same problem we're having that you don't know of. And we're trying to raise the alarm here that this is going on. It's a big social effort. It's almost, if you want to say, when MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, raised the alarm on drinking and driving. We're doing the same thing, but it's not about drinking and driving. It's about parental child abduction. It's another social problem. And I'm very happy to say I've been very lucky to go to 58 countries of the world. I've lived in the Orient, I've lived in the United States. We are very lucky to live in Toronto. We're very lucky to live in Canada. This is a great country. We're a multicultural country. We're very lucky that we can be, in our city alone, we represent all the nationalities. And the problem that we're experiencing could be like myself, who married a Polish lady, or it could be in this case, it could be two people being married from Brazil. You can't just pick up the children and then go to Brazil with the kids. That's not right. So one of the things that we're working on is to bring awareness to this issue, and obviously bring protection to the children. One of the forms of protection are the international treaties that have been signed. In my case, the country of Poland has broken, we believe, up to 5 international treaties. Well, the Canadian government's not doing anything about it. And it doesn't make any sense. What is the point for nations to sign and create treaties if you're not going to enforce them? And in the end, it's about the children's voice. So what does that say about our government? So we're working together. We're working together through the iCHAPEAU. The iCHAPEAU is a name that actually refers to the law that we want to pass. That means International Child Harboring. That means bringing back children from countries. And the rest of the name is Abduction Prevention Enforcement Act. We want to educate people on why not to abduct your children, and provide the tools to the courts and to the system so that this types of things don't happen. We know that the children that have been abducted, that have grown up, that they're in their 30s and 40s, are writing books. We've read what they write. Their lives are messed up. If a child gets abducted at 5 years old, they're not going to have a normal life when they're 30 or 40. It's going to repeat, and they have a problem. So now, because we have this information, we want to try to stop this. So I really appreciate, thank you very much for supporting the iCHAPEAU, coming here today, and supporting Beto in the Let's Go Home Foundation. Similarly, like a lot of national organizations, we're going to set up chapters right across the country, and this would be considered the Toronto chapter. And we're going to help Let's Bring Home Foundation, providing them the information and resources and laws, and they're going to provide this to the local community. So this is a great effort for Beto has put up together, and let's just give him a round of a hand of applause for setting this up. Thank you very much.
Let your voice be heard. Like us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/iCHAPEAU.